Well, hello, Pisces, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading for December 1st through the 7th, 2025. And this week, we have a full moon in Gemini happening on the 4th, and we're out of Mercury retrograde. So let's take a look and see what the cards are indicating for you for this first week in December. All right. Let's first check out and see what crystal's being suggested for you, Pisces. What crystal for Pisces, please? All right. And we have Sishui. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So, Pisces, are you always doing things for others? Maybe to get their approval or recognition? This is about stepping into your divine power, doing what's best for you. All right, let's look at, see what oracle message is coming through. What message do you have for Pisces? Accepting mediocrity. You are worthy of a life that excites and fulfills you. Settling for mediocrity is a quiet resignation that weakens your spirit. Refuse to compromise on what brings you joy and purpose. Well, I would say that this kind of goes hand in hand. I feel like for some Pisces, you might have gotten off track, doing a lot for others, and nothing wrong with that, except that the message that's coming through is don't do it to please others. Get recognition from others. That's what the cards are indicating. And you're worthy of a life that excites and fulfills you. And if you're always caught up in this people-pleasing, doing things for others, keeping them happy, you're not going to be able to, do what you enjoy. So this is about taking back your power and doing what you want to do. And sometimes saying no to others. What do we got coming through with the tarot for the week? Messages and guidance for Pisces, please. What's coming through for Pisces? What's the message that Pisces needs to hear? All right, Pisces, look at this. We have the Nine of Pentacles coming out for your anchor card, Pisces. Your hard work's paying off. And it can be in regards to all this people-pleasing you might have been doing. Maybe your ship's coming in. Maybe some of these people are coming to your aid, your assistance. But this is the harvest. This is the fruits of your labor. This could be in regards to anything that you've been putting a lot of time and energy and effort into. It is paying off. So you're kind of reflecting on that. So it's always nice to see that. You have the Pentacles here show that you not only have enough for yourself in regards to money, finances, but you can also share some with others as well. Now we have the Nine of Swords. 2 nines here. Interesting. A lot of reflection. I don't feel like this is nightmarish kind of energy. It can be keeping you up because your emotions are just probably running at an all-time high, when you start reaping the benefits of all your hard work. So I do feel that, the swords are kind of working overtime, your mindset and what you're thinking about. The wheel is turning in your favor. Wow, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's your ship's coming in. Your ship is simply coming in this week. And there's an opportunity that's being presented to you. And I almost want to say once again, I would not pass it up. These 3 cups in the front are kind of like what you're focused on, what you're feeling. And there's something new being presented to you. And it might be outside your comfort zone. So it's like you're not feeling it. But look at about, you're worthy of a life that excites and fulfills you. Refuse to compromise on what brings you happiness and joy. So I feel like this cup, this opportunity that's being presented to you, the wheel's turning in your favor here. And your success could bring additional concerns, you might say, but the wheel continues to turn in your favor, bringing in once again, it's like a divine timing kind of opportunity coming around once again. I don't feel it will come back. This is kind of like the last time around. So take it how it resonates, Pisces. It could be something that you had been hoping for, wishing for. You might want to turn your back on this because it's not coming in the way that you expect. It's not in the form that you expected. So don't turn your back on this opportunity, what's being presented to you. We have the King of Swords, having the clarity that your work, your hard work is paying off. You're reaping the benefits. And the Nine of Swords, a lot of reflection here this week. Oh, look at this. See, here's the cup, same cup of happiness. You might be stressing about whether you should take this opportunity. That could be keeping you up at night, but I feel like it's an exciting opportunity for you. Wheels turning in your favor. So there's definitely something coming in that's kind of outside. It's a stretch for you. It's outside your comfort zone. Like, I'm almost hearing you say, I could never do that. I'm not qualified for that. Yes, you are. This is happiness and joy and success, and your cup runneth over. Oh, look at this. You're going to be extremely happy. Wheels turning in your favor so that you're getting your wish. It just might be coming in a different capacity. You're not recognizing it. This Four of Cups is divine timing. It won't come around again. Knight of Cups. This could be new love coming in. This could be what you desire coming in. It's the Cups energy, and it's movement and change and taking action, and it can be travel for some of you. Lots of cups here, concentrated. So it's all about how you're feeling, Pisces. Don't let it cloud your judgment. There's something being presented to you that you feel maybe you're not good enough for. And this is about, owning your divine power. All right, what else do we have? We have the Seven of Pentacles, which is one of reassessment. We have the Five of Cups, which is something that is over and done with. There's a bit of a challenge, a disappointment. This is like the spilt wine. Kind of like feeling like it's a loss or saying goodbye to something that no longer exists, you might say. Two cups here, two opportunities. Lots of cups. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment for you. And something is coming in with this Eight of Wands. Something is coming in right here with the Nine of Cups, something that you're desiring, something that you're wishing for, hoping for. It could be some kind of communication that's coming in, the offer, like offering of a position or news of an investment paying off. But I really see an opportunity here really paying off. But you're kind of hung up on how things were or how you think that the opportunity would come in. It's coming in as it was meant to be. This is divine timing here with the Four of Cups. It is what you desire. It is what you're hoping for and wishing for. And it's coming in like fast and furious. So let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. This is reassessment on whatever it is you're focused on or working towards. Something's done and over with. Maybe you're giving up on something and you're kind of sad about it. There's something else coming in, though, that's going to take its place. You have a decision to make with the Two of Swords, weighing the pros and cons. Again, I keep picking up that you're saying, I could never do that. I'm not qualified for that. Yeah, you are. And the Eight of Wands. This is making some long-term plans with the news, the communication. This is something coming in very quickly. Good luck, good fortune with the wheel turning in your favor, getting your wish. This cup runneth over. And it talks about here that you're not built for mediocrity. You know, don't settle. You're worthy of a life that excites and fulfills you. So this is about going for it. Take it how it resonates, Pisces. It's a general reading. Your work is certainly paying off, and it's launching you into a new path forward. Got the Two of Cups. There's some kind of partnership, agreement, contract going on. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love partnership, but it can be. We have the Three of Cups next, which is support around you, celebration. Wow. There's some kind of news swiftly coming in that you need to make a decision about, and then you're going to be launching some long-term plans. Two of Cups here. Looking at something in a completely different point of view, a new way. You know, we see these two individuals are dressed very, very differently, almost like opposites. That's how you're using the Hangman energy about really examining something at a different angle, you know, instead of, you know, pushing away. Something's coming in a way that you didn't envision it. So this is about looking at things in a whole new light, you might say. And we have the Three of Cups. With the Temperance coming in, it's a card of alchemy. So there is something coming in, something new that you're integrating into your life, whether it's a person, you know, a job, a thing, moving, a new home. And this is moderation. This is going about it in a very strategic manner, taking your time. Easing into it. Trial and error. Oh, let's pull the last card. It all starts with you stepping into your divine power. Pisces, you're a very intuitive sign. Trust your gut instincts. Your hard work's paying off. The wheel's turning in your favor. There's possible partnership available. There's news coming in, celebration. And let's not forget the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment. All right, final card. We've got the King of Cups. Actually, you know, with it being cups, it's about listening, you know, to your intuition. King of Cups can be, you know, it can represent you, possibly keeping your feelings, your emotions in check, inside. There's a lot of Cups energy here where, you know, a lot of emotional energy this week. You're kind of, this can be you, Pisces, just kind of keeping everything in check, keeping your emotions in check. But I do feel you've grabbed the cup because you're sitting here holding that cup. looking off to your future. So it's kind of something outside your comfort zone. A bit of a stretch, a leap of faith, but something that'll really end up, you'll be asking yourself, why didn't you do it sooner? Final message here. No matter what happens, no matter how far you seem to be away from where you want to be, never stop believing that you will somehow make it. Have an unrelenting belief that things will work out, that the long road has a purpose. A perfect message for the end of this reading with everything that the cards are showing. The long road has a purpose. All right, Pisces, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance. Make it a great week.